Welcome back, everybody. Major breaking news here in Cleveland today. City officials officially announcing a new $1.1 billion terminal coming to Cleveland Hopkins Airport titled CLEvolution. The new facility will feature a brand new terminal, new parking garages, new surface lots, a new ground transportation center, security checkpoints, new road network, and more. Airport Director Francis took the podium to talk about how the airport will handle the new transition and what the motivating factors was behind the move.
That spirit of evolution has taken a new form and will from this moment forward be referred to as a CLEvolution, a bold departure from the Cleveland Hopkins we know today.
The new terminal master plan, which has been under development since 2019, also will include a $301 million funding for the new parking garage, in addition to $175 million the airlines already approved last year. All of the major airlines that serve Hopkins Airport signed on to the new terminal development plan, with representatives from both United Airlines and Frontier being at the ceremony earlier today.
I hear all the complaints all the time from the bathrooms to the long lines at TSA.
The new project will be done in stages to minimize the impact to travelers, with work beginning in 2026.
Or implementation of these improvements will occur in phases across the next several years, minimizing operational disruption.
All right, so we're going to kind of talk our way through some of the things that were unveiled today. So the airport announced a new website. I'll put that link in the description below. That showed these renderings of a really beautiful, mostly glass facility. They did say that these renderings are a temporary thing and that the final design might be a little bit different. But one of the striking things is this kind of Lake Erie inspired waves on the roof of the new terminal. So they put out this video called CLEvolution that shows how they're going to go through the different phases. I'll put that in the description below as well. So right now, if you look at the existing airport, the way it's laid out right now, we have the smart garage with the orange lot behind it. The unused Concourse D in the bottom, which United Airlines still pays over $1 million a month to keep unoccupied. So the first thing that we should see happen will be the construction area will be where the existing hotel used to be that they tore down last year, the old Sheridan. And then they're going to build this new gold lot that goes through part of where Concourse D is now, and then remove the orange lot, which is the big parking lot behind the smart garage right now. So once the gold lot is put into place and the orange lot is closed, they're going to build a new RTA tunnel and station that's going to connect from the RTA lot over to the existing terminal. They're also talking about a new ground transportation center, which I find to be pretty interesting because the ground transportation center that exists now at the airport is a fairly new facility. So it seems like they're going to go ahead and get rid of that since I don't see it in the new render. The new rendering also shows the removal of the existing red and blue lots, as well as the constant aviation and FlexJet facility, which is the old hangar that's been at the airport now, really going back since like the 1930s, 1940s. I'm not really sure if that's actually going to come true or not since they got that contract with Embraer. There's a lot of stuff going on with the FBOs over there. So it's going to be really interesting to see if they actually do just take that facility down, or maybe they find some more land somewhere on the grounds for them to build that. But the rendering also shows that it looks like the reason that they would tear down that old hangar as well as the lots that are over there is because they're going to reroute the road. So the new road coming off of 237, which I believe will connect straight through 71, will go in front of where that area is now, through where the little hangars are, and then through this new space that's going to be created when they tear down the existing smart garage. So you're going to have this new parking garage that's going to have over 6,000 parking spots. That's over where the orange lot is now. Also, some more surface lots will be going in that area. They're talking about moving the rental car facility as well as building a brand new ground transportation center somewhere in that area as well. So the cars will be routed through there now, which should help tremendously with the gridlock that we have in that area just about every day. If you've ever gone through the airport on a busy day, then you certainly see how that can get really bottlenecked up. So once the new parking garage is created, they're going to go ahead and they're going to build a brand new terminal. The new terminal, I believe, is going to be, I think, 25% bigger, they said, than the existing terminal. That's going to house your new TSA check-ins, check-in, check-out, baggage, all the stuff that you would do when you go into the airport, as well as some really cool artwork. It does look like they're going to keep the old paper airplane sculptures as you go in there. So this is going to be the new terminal hub that's going to be the main part of the airport, and this should solve most of the issues that go through the airport now. One thing I did find interesting in the rendering is the existing gate space is going to mostly stay the same. There might be some changes as far as like where gates are, but the announcement today does not show new gates coming to the airport at this time. However, in the original master plan that was created, they show that a connector would go from Concourse C over to where Concourse D is today, and then a new concourse to be built in that area. So they didn't say anything today about what's going to go on with the gate space, if we're going to continue to see improvements in that area. I certainly think as a passenger, we could use that. We could use new gates, especially if you've gone through kind of the Alpha area over by where Frontier and Spirit are now. Well, I guess we'll have to kind of wait and see what happens long term with the gate space. They're going to build new kind of pedestrian bridges that are going to go from the existing terminal or the new terminal over to the existing gates. So it will definitely be a little bit more of a hike looking at the renderings of what it is today as far as passengers going over, especially if you're going over to the Bravo gates. From a spotting standpoint, the new parking garage being where the orange lot is probably going to make that a little bit more of a difficult area for plane spotters. Obviously, that's not a major concern for the airport because they're trying to make money. But overall, I think this is really encouraging. I'm glad to see that we're finally moving in the direction that's going to allow the airport to have the new facility being built. I think the glass renderings are beautiful, and I hope that's something that we do see long term. I love the Cleveland script that they show on the parking garage. I hope that if they do new gates, that they go with the kind of the old glass gate or the newer style glass gates that you see kind of more in European airports. I think that would be a really nice kind of way to tie all this together. Long term, the mayor is hoping that this will be a new front door for Cleveland that's going to allow more development, more expansion, more travel.
Hopefully, as we execute this vision for our airport, we'll see more direct flights, more momentum, and more investment in our city and our region. We needed an airport that matches the scales of our ambitions, but also matches the opportunity we want to build as a city.
And maybe even some more international airlines coming to the area. So let me know down below, what do you think? What do you think about the new airport? What do you think about the new renderings that are coming so far? They did say that construction should begin in 2026 with completion somewhere around 2032. And they weren't clear, at least based on what I heard, if that means that that's going to just be the end of this kind of the first phase, or if that's actually going to be the completion of everything. So definitely as a passenger, it's going to be a little bit rough over the next few years coming through. But I think long term, if all this goes through, it's going to be a huge win for everybody. So I'm looking forward to seeing it happen. I'm glad we're finally moving in that direction. The airport will celebrate 100 years on July 1st. So looking forward to see what goes on with that. There has been some things going on as well. There's been some bathroom renovations that's been going on in the airport as well. Some other things that's kind of been going on to try to improve things. It's going to be really nice to see long term how this looks. But let me know down below what you think. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. Comment down below. We got some live streams and some more videos coming up, so looking forward to posting those. But I just want to kind of get my thoughts out there on the new terminal. I'm really excited to see this happening, and really excited for everybody in Cleveland to finally be getting this new facility that's coming in. And if the new Brown Stadium is built over there, we'll see what happens. They did have the bond issue today, but I don't believe that the stadium was part of the bond issue. But we'll see what happens long term with that. But exciting things coming to Cleveland and Brook Park, so we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next time.